Hi, welcome to Karma Spiritus. I'm a healer, psychic, medium and tarot reader. Not in the traditional way. I read the energies of the cards that have been chosen for you at this time. My readings are not time specific, so maybe there's a message for you for now, for the future, or maybe just something that you need to hear to support you on your life's journey. Always remember, time and energy is fluid and can change according to the path that you take. And most importantly, remember, you always have free will. Please accept these readings with love and light. And now let's get on with your reading. Gemini. There's some deep introspection going on at the moment, or needs to go on at the moment. You've been working hard, whether this be a job or a relationship, to make things work, to be methodical, to do the right thing, to make sure things run smoothly and according to plan. However, whose plan is it? What makes you have these opinions about this relationship, this job? Is it because you have to? Is it because you need to? Or is it because you want to? You've been trying to stay away from all those things that are quite tempting to you. And stay away from those things that you know are not going to serve you any purpose at any point in time. Even though you may have dabbled in the past, you've really thought about it. Or maybe you do need to think about it. Deep, deep introspection. Maybe there's financial issues going on at the moment that you're also tied into. Let's have a look. We have the Seven of Pentacles, the Devil reversed, Nine of Swords upright, and the Eight of Pentacles reversed. Also, we have from the Wisdom of Oracle, we have the Time for a Nap and Yang. And from the Atlantis Oracle in the middle, we have the Dolphin, and it says, playtime is as important part of your healing. So it seems that you're going through a lot of things at the moment. Maybe you've been through or going through some form of depression, some form of deep-rooted issues that you need to come to terms with. Maybe you're forced into a situation and you're not sure where you need to go. So I'm hoping that this reading supports you in some way to find the answers. Geminis can have conflicting minds on a regular basis, conflicting thoughts, conflicting issues running through their head from day to day, minute to minute, second to second. They almost have what you would call a split personality. Jekyll and Hyde, and sometimes it's hard to strike a balance with that sort of mindset. There's been a lot of ongoing concerns that you're not getting the grip of. Some of them are about money. I know money can slip through anyone's fingers, and also we can accumulate and keep our money. But when you're within a situation, an environment that is mainly out of your control, and I do feel things that are out of your control at the moment, it's hard for you to grasp, because these are not situations that are independent of you. You're sort of caught in the middle. So maybe you're within a relationship where your partner brings in most of the money, or the financial situation is more on their head, in their grasp, something that they have more control over. You're bringing in an income, you're balancing the relationship out in some way, but there is a situation that is now sort of overridden how you feel and the contribution that you can make within it. Maybe your partner is at a point where their finances have also run into problems. You may be in a home situation with them, or accommodation situation where, you know, the income that they had was basically supporting the shelter that you're in. Maybe you have a family that their income has been supporting the majority of it. And that's fine. You're in a partnership. So therefore, whatever happens, you'll be balancing it out in some way. But maybe you felt controlled in some respects. Maybe in your mind you want to be more independent and have more say. But right now your partner is controlling a lot of things. Maybe you felt restricted in this. And in your head you are just wanting to break out. And sometimes break out for Geminis is break the rules, break all rules, break the laws of the land, laws of the relationships, laws of their partnerships, whether that be business or a loving relationship. Maybe there's a family situation where there's an older person that is taking control of the whole situation and you want more of an input. Maybe you're going through a dark night of the soul at the moment and there's a lot of introspection that needs to happen, or indeed happening, but due to your thought patterns and due to how you feel, it's just making you more and more confused. Please, Gemini, try and stay on the straight and narrow, because we know what the worst thing can bring. If this is a relationship, it could be infidelity. You could lose everything that you have. You could lose that love of your life, that relationship that you've been longing for, that family unit that you're in, that business that you've spent so long trying to grow and maintain and worked hard for. That relationship may be everything you need, but due to where your thoughts are and how you think, it's not working. Or maybe your partner, your business partner or your relationship partner has too much control over the situation, and maybe they're not handling it as good as you would, and you feel that there's other ways in which that this whole thing could be run, but due to their controlling personality, you're unable to tell them that. You're unable to bring this to the table and them listen to you. And due to that, you feel a little destructive. There's a destructive energy here. Maybe you feel that they haven't been as careful with the finances as they should have been, and now things are out of control. And because they had the majority of the control of the finances, it's affecting you as well now. And that's also out of your control. I feel that this has plunged you into a depth of feeling despair, despondency, a real dark place, Gemini. Maybe this whole relationship is not what it should be. And it hasn't amounted to what you think it would be. And now you just don't know what to do. Maybe because of how you're feeling, you are actually making the situation a lot worse than it needs to be. Remember, money, love, it's all an energy. So if you take the time out to rest your mind, rest your body, rest your soul, be at peace, be honest with your partner, tell them how you feel. That may lift some of the burden from you. Create an energy that is more congruent to how you want to feel. Maybe you need to take time out. Go on holiday. Take a rest. Go and have a spa, pampering. Something that is just going to relieve you. But don't go out there and get drunk. Get completely roasted and you don't know what you're doing, because it may end up in a situation where there's a lot more to think about after you've done whatever deed you feel that you need to do. So please, Gemini, try not to lose control. Try and keep a lid on this. I'm not telling you to restrict yourself more, but what I'm saying is just lighten up. Lighten up this feeling. Lighten the situation. Take a break. But do it in an uplifting way. Gemini, you're a jovial person. You like fun. You like a bit of gossip. You like a bit of excitement. Bring that excitement into your life. Lighten up this relationship. Lighten the load of this business. Maybe there's things you can delegate. Maybe you can sit down with your partner and say to them, look, I've found some brilliant ways of which we can deal with this situation. Gemini, you have a brilliant mind. Come up with some strategies that would support your whole unit, your whole family unit, your business, your present situation. Regain some control of how you feel and don't get lost within the depths of the darkness. Be playful. This card is telling you to be playful, like the dolphins would. Play in the sun, in the sea. They have an energy of light. And maybe you need to create that light in your life again. Regain your balance. Don't laugh under false pretenses or try and make an effort to feel happy because people are used to you being happy. Genuinely get yourself to a place where you are happy, where things are lighter. Maybe you're going through a very, very serious depression. Dark place, dark feelings. And it's only you that can get yourself out of that situation. And maybe you're not as entrapped as you feel. Your mind is telling you that because you've lost control of your sense of being, your personality, who you are, where you are. You feel that that other person has control of the situation and you're at a loss. But you also have free will. Remember, in my initial statement is you always have free will. Don't be destructive, Gemini. Be proactive. There's a huge difference between the two. Your personality does need balance. So you need to check yourself on a regular basis and see where you are. Check in. Is this me? Is this my partner? Is this the business? Is this why I feel like this? Change it. You have the ability to change where you are, how you're feeling, what your situation looks like now. You can change that. Don't feel that you're so deep and dark that you may as well stay there. You can pull yourself right out of it. Right now I can see a deep dark hole, and you're literally spiraling down and down and down and down. But I can see a light. There's a tiny light at the end of this, and there is an end to it. Nothing remains the same. You can always make that change. Widen that light. Don't let that darkness become a funnel of deep, deep, deep introspection. Let the introspection be light. There's positive and there's negative to everything. So it's time you looked after yourself. I feel that your health has deteriorated. You're not getting enough sleep. You're not getting enough rest. It's time to really look after yourself, Gemini. Because when you've got sleep deprivation, you can't be in a good place. You can't concentrate. You can't function. You won't feel happy. And whatever those worries are, reflect, look at them, but find a positive answer for them. Clary sage is coming to me. Clary sage essential oil. Buy some for yourself. Put it on your temples. Put it on your wrists, just like you'd put on a cologne. And ease your mind, Gemini. Your minds are powerful. Our minds are powerful. So let your thoughts be more positive, be more creative, find a better way of approaching this situation. Don't do what the devil's telling you to do. All the wrong things, all the quick fixes, self-gratification. Try and maintain a positive balance. And if it means that you need to rest, go away, take a break to do that. Speak to your partner, whether your partner in your business, your partner in your love relationship, and tell them, I need a break. Make this introspection really, really work for you. And get yourself to a place where you're constantly looking at what you can do to gain a positive outlook on your life. Gemini can go very deep and very dark places. They can say things that are so vindictive, and they don't even remember that they've said it. It's just that flip in their head that has changed them to there. And then they can be so loving, so warm, so generous, so kind. And actually, you know people's minds. You can read people's minds quite well. So you can use that to your benefit in a positive way. But first, it starts with you, Gemini. Get on track. You've had some time in that dark place. Get your life on track. Get your relationship going in the right direction. Where are you running to? There's nowhere else to run, Spirit's saying. You run. You've only got yourself. You go with you. Stand still. Look at the situation. find a positive way of dealing with life. It starts today. All right, Gemini, thanks for listening. Please come back, see what the future holds. I think this is a message, ongoing message. As I said, my readings tend not to be time sensitive. They tend to be a message that you need to hear, you need to look at, maybe ongoing. So please like, share and subscribe. And please do remember, be true. To thyself, be true. Ciao for now.